Cancer, welcome to Inner Divine Truth and welcome to your readings for the months of February, March and April. I have decided to do 3-month readings just for now until I get something sorted out in my personal life. I am moving countries and there's just a lot going on, and I decided to offer 3 months readings in the interim. So I'm going to draw cards starting for the month of February, then March, then April, and if you have any questions in between, you can just put them on in the corner of your mind for a little bit, because I will end the reading by pulling out cards from the Angel Answers deck and then the White Light Oracle, which will help us give clarity on like a final message, something that will sum up the reading for us. And it does offer a healing prayer, a small meditation towards the end, so stick around for that should you feel the need to be part of that meditation. So let's look at your cards now, Cancer. All right, your current energy. Wow, look at that, it's going everywhere. This does not happen. I've been shuffling the cards and it hasn't happened. 9 of Cups. A blessing, wish fulfillment, dream come true. Crossing energy for Cancer. 3 of Pentacles. What does Cancer need to focus on is the Ace of Swords, the Moon card in the background, and the King of Swords upright. Sorry, as the crowning energy, King of Swords in reverse, and then the Page of Swords as the final message. For the month of February, we have the Three of Cups. What is hidden? Celebration, joy, release. I'm hearing harmony. Wonderful. Yes, there's a lot to celebrate. There's a wish come true here. 9 of Cups, happiness, openness, joy, fulfillment. So much contentment as well. 3 of Pentacles is teamwork, working together with spirit, working together with friends, working together on a project that's bringing joy and fulfillment and happiness, a celebration happening in the month of February. What you need to focus on is clarity, what has been revealed to you, Cancer. This is in pursuit of clarity. This is speaking the truth. This is being very honest and communicative with source, with oneself, with the higher knowledge, the higher power that we all have within ourselves, and it is upholding that truth and following that truth. Ace of Swords is also a brand new beginning. So if you've had a shift in your life and you are now at the threshold of a new beginning, this is that confirmation card saying stick with it, stay focused on that new beginning, because it's something that it's a foundation that needs to be built. And that's the gift here. I feel like you've been granted a gift, you're now focusing on building the foundation of that, what has been gifted to you, an opportunity, and it's like stay focused on that new beginning. You are building the foundations for that. The Moon card in the recent past, it's what has been supporting you. It's that spiritual hidden revelations that have come to the forefront through dreams, through the moon cycles have revealed something to you. It's been intense. It has been scary perhaps, because some of fears have come up, surfaced. I'm sorry, my cat needs to come out of the house. Just give me a minute. I'm going to open the door for him. Because he will not rest if he doesn't get to be here in this tarot reading. Alright, so Ace of Swords is what we need to focus on. The Moon card having revealed something, some hidden truths, but it's again that you faced your fears is what I'm hearing. You've gone through a dark night of the soul. You've done the work, and it brought in a gift, the 9 Cups, fulfillment. Crowning you is the King of Swords, but in reverse. Now the King of Swords is that taskmaster. He is a leader who is not just leading with his mind, his intellect, but also with his heart. When in reverse, he is not really utilizing his power. And I think that is that hidden power within you that needs to come up. Oh, my crown chakra seems to be on fire right now. It's your higher power, your higher self, shining the light on this aspect of you which has not been uncovered yet, Pisces. That is the message here. That's the only message I'm getting. King of Swords in reverse. It's who you are, who you're meant to be, or an element, an aspect of your personality that has not had a chance to shine. The intellectual, the poet, the writer, the speaker, the orator. Something about speaking and about intellect, about learning, about mastery. You're not tapping into it, but that's who you are, and that's the sword that's related with that Ace of Sword as the foundation. And it also feels like that this new beginning in the sword element, air element, is what will be mastered in the near future, is how I feel with this King of Swords. You've become the King of Swords. You're not yet the King of Swords because, again, you're at the very start of it, of that cycle. What's coming up for you is the Page of Swords. There's a learning here. Page of Swords brings in a message, and it will be a positive message, an email. It's maybe coming from overseas, or phone call. It's electronic messaging, and it's also a card for higher learning. So take how that resonates. Let's look at the month of March. February seems like a really good month. Lots of celebration, brand new beginning, closure. And you have number 9, you have Ace. Brand new beginning, and it's something that you've wanted, you've manifested, you've gone through a difficult period, and now it feels fresh, it feels new. Magician here at the bottom. March. Current energy, the moon. The moon is following you. Cancer, the moon, it's the Neptunian energy. There is something, again, that needs to be revealed. It's something intuitive happening, and you've been called towards something or someone, and it's being revealed through your dreams. You're channeling, you're receiving downloads of information from somewhere that's very primal, very artistic, very creative. 3 of Cups in reverse now. Interesting. Wow. So there's an echo of the last reading for February in this March reading. Hermit. As what you need to focus on. Knight of Cups in reverse. Temperance. As what's crowning you. The Moon card is also the card for Pisces, if I haven't already said that, and we are in the month of, and the Magician came. What is that light? So bizarre. Is that in the camera? It's not here. That is so bizarre. That light just shining across. It wasn't there before. I didn't even know it, but it just came through. Hopefully it will shift. Magician. As I was cutting and showing you, I mean, some of you out there are maybe, I mean, I know one of you out there is a psychic. I know who my audience is. But this is like this crazy ray of light just cutting through the screen. I'm not under the sunshine right now. Let me just tell you, I'm in a covered, shaded spot. It's bizarre. It's never happened. Anyway, brilliant. This is a sign from God, from your spirit guides. I think they're here. And we have, the Magician, and we come back to it. That is the return to the beginning now. We're starting afresh. And bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. This is a big reading for you. Look how the light gets stronger as the reading progresses. Wheel of Fortune, upright. Change in fortune, needless to say, that is what you don't see coming. End of a cycle, beginning of a new one, yes, because we have the Magician as the final outcome of this reading. Getting many blessings. That's the other message. So the Moon card we've talked about. hidden fears, hidden emotions all coming to the surface. And yeah, it'll feel scary. You'll feel alone in that. And I also feel this might just be a personal celebration for you when this Three of Cups is reversed. This here we are turning private now. Where previously in the month of February we were sharing our joy with others, we were celebrating, we were feeling a sense of liberation. Here now we are turning inward. The moon is bringing us into an inward spiritual space. And that brings us to the Three of Cups in reverse. Again, wanting to be alone, wanting to be in your own quiet space. And what you need to focus on is being the hermit. Looking within, seeking answers within, trusting the answers that come from within. It's you guiding you, being your own teacher, being your own student. The hermit energy. In the recent past, Knight of Cups, there has been a situation which perhaps left you feeling unhappy, or waiting for somebody, or a love offer that didn't come through, or an offer that you were hoping to receive but just didn't happen, a message that didn't come in or was delayed. And that is what is like, it's something happened, you being the Knight of Cups, not in your element, not moving forward, not feeling in an emotionally fulfilled space where you can be of an emotional support to others. That's a Knight of Cups. And you're retreating inwards. The moon energy is asking you to now face your fears, face your demons, whatever this the moon is revealing in the dark night. What is it saying to you? It's an introspective energy, and temperance is, this is the time for it. The divine timing of it, that is why it's here. It's here because it's meant to be happening in this time and space. Temperance is a card for Sagittarius. It's a Jupiter energy, and it's the energy of expansion, of I'm hearing recalibration. Recalibration for expansion is what I just heard. And expansion is again that Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy, Jupiter card. So it's that fortune, abundance, prosperity, openness, liberation, freedom. This is all what I'm hearing. All these messages need to come in, and you are being recalibrated to that frequency, very high frequency of abundance and this temperance. Be patient in the process of recalibration as you are made to step into the moon energy. You are encouraged to go into the space of the hermit. You recalibrate, and then you become the magician. You start at the very beginning. This is a gift from divine, from source. You get the opportunity to start again, Cancer. You get the opportunity to manifest your dreams, your miracles. You have everything that it takes. All the elements are working with you and in your favor. And you're manifesting something. You are the magician. Again, at that opportunity, that privilege that you get to start again. Because it's the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. It's that cycle. The begin again, the start again. It seems very, very profound, because crowning energy is the temperance, central energy is the moon, and hermit. Yeah, we are introspective. We recognize the transition that is happening deep within us, spiritually, emotionally, and your frequency is being recalibrated for you to welcome the Wheel of Fortune that needs to happen or enter your life. Let's look at the month of April now. Are you ready? There we go. I'm feeling like, finally. I hear just somebody do that. Or there's a fluid energy passing through me at the moment, feeling joyful, grateful, light, release. Cancer for the month of April. current energy for the month of April. 10 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Swords crossing. Emperor. Focus on the Emperor. 6 of Cups as the recent past. And now the crowning energy is the Knight of Swords. This has shifted now. The energy has shifted in April. Justice. And the Tower reversed as the outcome. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Messages, communication, travel that needs to happen or have been planned to take place does not happen. 8 of Cups in reverse. There is a delay. There is a pause. There is a pause in movement. That's the background. That's the information that is hidden for you, that you don't see happening in your day-to-day life. Current situation, 10 of Swords. There's that cycle that needs to end, and it's related to swords. It's relating to old patterns of behavior, of thinking, of communicating that need to stop, need to end. You are at the end of that cycle indeed, because this card has come up. It is not over yet because Cancer tends to go back and forth in their thoughts. 7 of Swords here. That energy of wanting to move forward, but I gotta look back and see what I've left behind. I've got to look back. There's a lot of nostalgia here in your recent past, the 6 of Cups. Looking back to that, the good old days. There's a lot of love for the past, and that's a good thing. But in your situation, because of the 10 of Swords here, there is some grief and sadness and pain and this feeling of betrayal that perhaps you're still holding on to. And there is some knowledge that you need to move on with, and then some that you need to leave behind. You see, he's carrying the 5 swords, leaving the 2 behind, but then he's in 2 minds thinking, do I need those swords? I feel like the answer is no. Just focus on moving forward. There's a lot of power in this reading for April, because the focus of this month should be the Emperor. And it almost feels like here you are in your swords, and I'm just hearing drop it. 10 of Swords, and then bogged down by the 7 of Swords. Not finding your closure, not finding your rhythm. I'm hearing rhythm. The movement that is needed for you to move on with your life. There is that your thoughts keep bringing you back to the past. What the reminder here is that you are the Emperor, meaning that you have the power, you have the knowledge, you have everything. With the Emperor being here, he's all powerful. He has the resources, he has the people around him, the money that he needs. The law is on his side. Like, I don't know what this is a powerhouse, and yet this is what you need to be focusing on. And that's why I'm hearing the words drop it, because this is what you're carrying and choose to carry. And I'm hearing drop it. No need to even carry those 5 swords. Overthinking, stuck in negative thought patterns. It's just being beholden to your own deceptions, Cancer. That is the message here. Whereas Spirit wants to remind you that you're the Emperor. You have control over the situation. That's what it is. You have control over the situation. You are not prisoner to this 10 of Swords and 7 of Swords. Whatever that deception is that you choose to live by. Whatever the 10 of Swords, this pain, the suffering that you want to stay under. It's like you have the choice, you have the power to be free from that disillusionment. As I mentioned, recent past, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of nostalgia for what happened in the recent past. Crowning energy, Knight of Swords, unable to move forward, unable to take action because we're holding on to our swords here. The Knight of Swords moves on, but now he's left immobilized. And another card for immobilized, the 10 of Swords, is in reverse. This cycle needs to end. And then and it's like, this knowledge, what I'm saying is not new. This is you are privy to this situation, or this internal struggle. This is an internal struggle, it's not an external one. And it's like you need to get out of your own way, is the other thing that I'm hearing. Where is all this leading you to? The final two cards I have is justice. Well, there's karmic justice. There is balance being restored. There is truth being spoken, truth being revealed, justice being served. And you have the Tower, and as justice comes in, we are reversing the Tower. We are averting this moment of disruption, divine intervention that comes in to clear everything. And when that happens, yes, it's disruptive, it's painful, it is difficult, because we're not accepting the change. But here, justice is bringing the clearing in a very, very positive way. This is very needed, and you recognize the need for it. You recognize, and it feels like you are the justice in that sense, that you bring justice to your own situation. You bring balance to your own situation. You bring clarity to yourself. Like it's almost like you do yourself a favor by stepping into this energy of justice, Libra energy, and you are dodging this Tower moment that will happen. Both cards are divine intervention. Justice is divine timing. It's happening at the right time when it's meant to happen. The Tower now is, it feels like a much needed change, a transformation that is happening, and it brings you a sense of justice. It's grounding you, and it's bringing a lot of balance. I feel the whole month of March feels like a grounding month. It's like, get out of your head. Let's get out of this sword space where it's overthinking, negative thinking, repetitive thought patterns that really don't do you any good, and grounded with all these red cards here, the Emperor and the Justice. It's like, let's get into the body, let's ground ourselves, let's find a center, let's find a balance. Now let's seek higher truth, which is the truth of justice here that he has. And in the previous reading we did have the Ace of Sword. So these energies might linger from month to month, or they might interplay as the months progress, might be starting now, revealing themselves in April. So we'll see how these play out in your life. This is a general reading after all. I'm now going to draw 3 cards from Angel Answers. If you have any questions, now is the time to meditate on them. Cancer. Cancer, don't stop is message number 1. Don't give up. Second message is ask your angels. This is the time to meditate. This is the time to request guidance, seek guidance. And be assertive. Be assertive. Yeah, with all those swords in reverse, can also indicate difficulty speaking up. Throat chakra being blocked. And be assertive. It's that stand in your power, speak your truth. And remember the first reading we did for February, that you are being called to be the King of Swords, and he was in reverse. And that's that block of the throat chakra. Okay, now let's look at our White Light Oracle, and I would love to introduce you guys to this oracle. It brings beautiful messages, and oftentimes it helps clarify the reading, confirm some of the messages, and bring a sense of closure to the whole reading. And this is a long reading, 3 readings in one. So I would love to now pull out a card for Cancer to give us a closing message from Spirit. Many messages for Cancer, I just want one. Cancer, February, March, April. Okay. I'll read the messages from the book, but now your card is number 4. Anapausis. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's anapausis. And look, there is a sense of self-love and healing happening here. Her eyes are closed. And there are 2 other hands supporting her crown. Let's see what the message says. Okay, let me have a sip of water. All right, Cancer, are you ready? Anapausis. Do not give up, but allow your heart to disengage from your struggles. Give yourself much needed rest. You are in a phase of recovery. If you have been off your path, you are going to come back strong. You will regain your spark of passion, inspiration, and devotion. A certain order of events needs to take place for your soul path to come to fruition. Commit yourself to your sacred journey, trusting that the right thing will happen at the right time. I'll read to you the healing process now, and you can sit in meditation if you like for this one. Let's begin. Imagine, feel, or intend that you are being bathed in radiant white light. It gently but effectively removes tentacles of attachment that your ego has generated. It allows you to effortlessly release false viewpoints or misguided interpretations of events. It gently cleanses and aligns your visions and desires so they are in harmony with your heart and the universe. This brings you back to your true self. You can relax and allow this realignment to happen naturally in the spiritual light. As you surrender the restlessness of ego, you can settle into the inner loving ground of your beautiful heart. There is much for you to receive. You need not chase after anything or anyone, nor is there a need to fret or worry. Now is the time to rest in a place of love and trust. Rest for as long as you need and ground yourself with a deep breath in and out. You have completed your healing process. All right, Cancer. Much love, take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.